This is the story of how I literally got paid to exist, and this is gonna be extremely helpful for people who are like, well, how would that ever happen to me? So years ago, I had manifested my dream job at Saks Fifth Avenue, and I loved it. Like I was getting literally 90% off Chanel bags. It was amazing. However, that was my dream corporate job. Like my dream job since I was a little girl was being an entrepreneur. So I would come home every single night from that job, and I would script out what my ideal day would look like if I owned my own business. I would literally script out that I'd be going to midday Pilates and I'd be helping clients and I'd wake up whenever I wanted and I would have a balcony and I would do all the manifesting techniques I wanted, and I just would script out my perfect day, even though I was still at my corporate job, even though I had no idea what I wanted to do for a business. But I would just come home every single night and I would script out what my dream day would look like as if it already happened. Now, there were only two problems. I needed time to build this business. I'm not someone who can go to work and build a business on the side. So I was like, I need, time to build the business, and I needed to still be getting paid while I wasn't going to work. And I was like, how would that ever happen? But I knew the how is none of my fucking business. And so what I did is I just went back to what I decided, what I desired. I would go home from work and I would script out exactly what my day would look like as if it already happened. I just kept going back to that. What happened next? The global pandemic hit. My boss called me and she was like, I'm so sorry. You were going to be furloughed for the next couple months. I'm not sure when we're going to call you back to work. And so one, I had all the time to build this business, but two, I was getting paid more than the people who were working at my job because I was getting paid from the government for being furloughed. I think I was getting paid like 600 more a week or 600 more a month than the people who were actually working my job. And so I was literally getting paid to exist. And what happens next is I was able to build this business and everything I wrote down came true. I now wake up whenever I want. I just had dinner with one of my clients last night who I'm obsessed with, and I have so many clients that I'm obsessed with. I go to midday Pilates. I have a balcony. I do all the manifesting stuff that I want. Every single thing came true. So this is your sign that the how is none of your business. Stop worrying about the how, because there is no way in hell that I would have been able to predict that a global pandemic was the reason that I got off work and was getting paid to exist. So the only thing you have to do is go back to what you decided. Stop worrying about the how and go back to what you decided. And the universe will take care of the rest. Follow me for more.